Who are you? What's your name? What are you doing here today then?
So my name's Edward Peebles and I'm the captain of Cardiff Merlins Baseball Club. We're currently the only baseball club in Wales. We're competing this year in the South West Baseball League and it's our first year in the league. We formed in January of 2018. We used 2018 as a development year really, where we practiced regularly, played friendly games against teams from Taunton and Bristol. And we weren't in a position to join the league last year, but we got ourselves together, got all the right equipment, got help from the council to sort out our own ground, and then this year we joined the South West Baseball League.
So you've joined the league for the first year. This year it's your first year playing competitively. What's your squad like? How many players have you got? Is there an interest for baseball?
So we find there's a big interest in South Wales. We currently got 18 full members, so we're just about full up right now. We've got a few guys who are interested in joining who we might be able to join. Can I hold it 1 second? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Shall I be looking at you or at the camera?
Either or, bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah. What I can do is I'll edit between the different bits and I'll cut it into different clips.
Okay.
So yeah, look at me, look at the camera, whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Okay. So we got about 18 full members this season. Got quite a few interested players who are looking to join, but we found there's a great deal of interest in South Wales from people who have been baseball fans for a while and have been interested in playing, but obviously haven't had the opportunity until now because the team wasn't available. So all in all, we've had about 75 or 80 players come to at least one practice to try out the game. So we've discovered that there's quite a big appetite for baseball in South Wales, and we're really hoping that we can help to grow the game here and become sort of the focal point for baseball in Cardiff and South Wales.
So I noticed the other day at a training session you've got there's people from a variety of different backgrounds. You've got people from, I noticed a few different accents. You've got there's quite a multicultural feel to the team.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, baseball is quite a global sport. It's obviously popular in the US, in North America, in South America as well, in the Far East, in Japan and Korea. So we've got a Japanese player, got a couple of guys from North America, some guys from a guy from Germany. We've had players from South Africa on the team before. We've had interest also from players from Australia. So it's quite it's quite a diverse thing. We've got guys from all over the world, plus plenty of guys from Cardiff and the Valleys as well.
So why would you, for someone looking at playing sport, obviously in Wales your big sports, your rugby's, your footballs, what would you say it is about a sport like baseball that people should get involved with something a little bit different? What is it about baseball that you think would attract people?
I think baseball is a really good game to play because it's a team game, yet there's a lot of focus on your individual skills. So the ultimate matchup in baseball is between the pitcher and the batter. The pitcher trying to throw as hard as he can, the batter trying to hit the ball. So you always have that individual matchup, but within that you have positions on the field for just about everyone. You have your fast guys in the outfield chasing down outfield hits, and then your quick, skillful guys on the infield looking to get the guys out. You have spaces for guys who don't run that well, can play first base or catcher, guys who are good at catching the ball. And then the guys with strong arms will be on the pitcher's mound pitching the ball. So it's really, we found guys who've come from a variety of different sporting backgrounds. We've had a lot of guys who've played hockey before, guys who've played rugby, cricket, and just wanted to try a new sport. We actually started out as a group of softball players in the Cardiff Softball League who were all big baseball fans, and since there wasn't a team we decided, well, let's start our own team. So that's how it kind of started, grew out of softball. But as I say, we've attracted guys from a variety of different sports, some guys who are huge baseball fans, as I said, who wanted to play baseball for years but didn't have the opportunity, and then just guys who were just big sports fans and wanted to try something different. And we found that they really enjoy it. It's just quite a big challenge, baseball, because it's a tough game to play, but we see the improvement week in, week out from guys who are coming to practice, and we're already looking a lot sharper than we did last year.
Perfect. So for someone who is, say, watching this and doesn't know a lot about baseball, how would you, if I give you 3 minutes to explain baseball, how would you summarise the game of baseball and how it works in a 3-minute time slot?
Okay. Right, well, basically it's a bat and ball game. The aim is to hit the ball as far as you can and then run around the bases as far as you can. Points are scored by getting runs, by getting all the way around, it scores you a run. If you can do that in one by hitting it over the fence or getting it all the way around in one, then that's called a home run. And then the pitcher is the player who delivers the ball, kind of like the bowler, and his aim is to try and get the batters out, either by getting them to swing and miss or by getting them to hit weak hits which the fielders can field and get them out of the bases. So it's 9 players per team, everyone bats, and then you bat until 3 outs are made, and then the teams swap, and then the team that was fielding goes to bat and the team that was batting goes to field. And a standard game consists of 9 innings, and it takes about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, depending on how high scoring the game is. Yeah.
And then that's it in a nutshell. So from yourself, from a personal point of view, how did you get into baseball? Why was baseball a sport that you got into?
So for me, I've always been a big baseball fan since I was about 22, 23. It used to be shown on Channel 5 in the UK late at night, and that's how I got into it. And I know a lot of other guys who that's how they got into baseball as well, just simply watching it on a Sunday night and a Wednesday night late at night. So obviously from that point I decided I wanted to play. Kept Googling it. The only thing that ever came up were the Cardiff Softball League and Bristol Baseball Club. So eventually I did play softball in Cardiff. It started in about 2011, 2012. Then after a few years of doing that, I still had the baseball bug and really wanted to join a team. So I actually played in Bristol for a season in 2014, I think it was, which was great fun. But I found the travelling back and forth for practices and games to be a bit of a chore. So decided then that I'd like to start a team in Cardiff and play it that way. Of course, it took me a few years to actually get to do that, but when we started, or when we sort of talked about it in the Cardiff Softball League about having a baseball team in late 2017, I decided, I really want to be a big part of that, and have helped get the team together and helped organise things ever since, really.
So going on to how it's gone so far, so you played friendly fixtures last year.
That's right.
You started your competitive league this year.